You don't have to declare sovereignty. You simply have to take it to be sovereign. Movements are run by assemblies, and the assemblies are the people who are in the assembly. And if the following day other people are in another assembly, well, that's a shift in sovereignty. This is absolutely critical. The process is much more important than the outcome by now. This is a historic process of the construction of society and politics from the bottom up. So step by step. Therefore, yes, the most important thing is to assume that we have the right to decide on our lives, not on other people's lives, not to dictate to the rest of society or to anyone sitting side by side. To us, we are sovereign. In other words, we are sovereign. We don't have to claim sovereignty, we have just to live as if we were sovereign. That's important. And as for creating local currency, again, as I said, yes. But remember, in order to use the currency, not simply to have a symbol, a print note with the symbols casino, it's nice actually, but we have to use it to trade something. So we have to produce services, to produce goods, to produce something. So we need a local economy before we have local currencies. So that's the one thing that we could start doing. I could think, for instance, taking care of other people's children. You know? That's a very important thing. Before liberating the world, we have to liberate the children, and the women usually the women, who have to take care of the children. So we have to create a network of barter, services, of goods, and then the local currency makes some sense. In other words, we cannot reproduce the symbols of sovereignty of the past. We are not nation states. We don't want to be little nation states. We want to create a different logic in which the person is always the person and never surrenders to some higher authority represented by a currency.